Am I audible? Yeah. Uh, I welcome you all on the live session at Titanium Academy. Yeah. We should wait for some time so as more people will join us. Okay. Yeah, hi. Yes. So this session is about law as a career. But before starting out this session, I would like to introduce myself. I am Devanshu Kumar. I completed my BA LLB from one of the National Law University, that is Rajiv Gandhi National Law University, Patiala. And I was being approached by Titanium Academy to deliver this session. Yes. Hello, Naved. Yes. So I suppose majority of the viewers are law aspirants. Okay. Hello to all. Yeah. Okay. So before, yeah. Okay. So yes. Okay. I think we should start now. Great. Uh, yes. So I passed out from National Law University in year 2012. Yes. And after that, I worked roughly around 2 years in Supreme Court and Delhi High Court. You might be aware that all these courts are appellate courts having appellate jurisdiction. If you are not familiar with type of jurisdiction, basically there are two kind of jurisdiction in all courts. One is original jurisdiction and other is appellate jurisdiction. So where the appeals from the trial court goes, that place is known as appellate court. So High Court and Supreme Court in our country are the appellate courts, and district courts, which is in every district of state, have a trial jurisdiction. So all the initial proceedings took place in district court, and after that, completing 2 or 3 years in exclusive domain of the litigation, I switched my career to corporate. That is also one of the growing as field for the legal students as well as law practitioner. So here we will discuss about the different options that one can join after completing their BLLB or LLB. Uh, Before that, we would like to categorize the difference between the BLLB program and LLB program. So majority of you must be aware that BLLB integrated course is a 5-year integrated course, which I have done, and most national law schools followed this curriculum. And all the traditional universities as well as modern universities also do have courses in law. They run 3-year LLB degree. So these there is no as such difference between these two law degrees, but it all depends on the age, at what age you want to join the legal profession. So suppose a student who has just completed 10+2 and wants to enter in the legal field, he or she must join 5-year integrated course run by national law schools or other premier institutions. There are other institutions besides national law schools also who run 5-year LLB program. And those aspirants who have done their graduation after 10 plus 2 and then subsequently wants to enter in the legal field, they can also go for traditional 3-year LLB course run by most well-known universities like Delhi University, Banaras Hindu University, uh, Madras University, Kolkata University. I think Kolkata University, I think run both the courses, 3-year as well as 5-year. So these are good institutions where you can study law. Okay. So another aspect is how to go inside a good law school. Um, I mean, you at this stage are at at aspirant stage. You have majority of you don't have of entered in a law school, or is willing to enter or join a law school. So in that scenario, you have to crack the examination, that is their entrance examination. So I suppose Titanium Academy must have given you the brief idea about the type of questions they are going to ask in legal entrance. And if you need further session particularly on that how to prepare for law entrance examination, I can deliver. But I suppose Titanium Academy must have given a brief idea about the thing. So here we will deal basically that if you will pass from the law school, then what are the career opportunities you can join. So the first and favorite career field for every law student who joins LLB program is practice, that is litigation. Litigation, I already explained that it comes in two phases. Either you can start with the trial court or you can start with appellate court. But my advice would be that you should start, if you are in litigation field, you are willing to join the litigation field after completing your LLB, you definitely should go for trial court, get brief or have adequate experience at trial court. And it depends on you whether you like civil part or the criminal part. So as far as hierarchy of judiciary is concerned, they have practices from from bottom to top at all field of the law, that is be it civil or be it criminal. You can start your criminal practice or criminal litigation at district court, and then subsequently move to high court of your state or to any other state depending on your choices, and then subsequently you can approach Supreme Court and you can have a better practice there. I also followed the same thing, but as far as in my case trial court is concerned, I did all the practices related things in trial court during my 5-year curriculum. That is a part of internship, you can say. And after completion of my LLB, I directly joined Supreme Court, and there I worked on legal drafting. So in Supreme Court, the things are very specialized. You cannot handle, being as a one individual advocate, you cannot handle all the things related to your case, be it drafting, be it appearance before the court, be it court of registrars. There are numerous kind of things, be it filing. So a single advocate cannot do all the things, even he is devoting full time. So first couple of years at Supreme Court, you have to do your specialized thing, what you willing to join. Whether you want to be good in drafting, you can join any senior and say that, sir or ma'am, I am willing to grow in drafting. So I think he or she will definitely give you the work related to these things. and if you are willing to appear before the court, but I think this will come later stage. One should not, appear directly in the Supreme Court or in High Court, because when you appear before the court or the judge is sitting in the courtroom have a demonstration that you must be aware about all the legal aspects related to a particular case. So even join if you will join any senior, he or she will not give you directly to appear before the court. So at the initial stage they will give you legal drafting includes you know first writ petition filing, and thereafter joinders, rejoinders, survey joinders. There are numerous kind of documents which, if you will join litigation, you have to do. So this is a litigation aspect of career. And if you are say like in modern times, uh, few section of the law student are not willing to join litigation. I'm not saying that they are bad or good, but every person has different choices. So other lucrative career, if you leave litigation, then that is legal process outsourcing. uh, India, of course, is a cheaper country than US. So what in recent scenario prevalent is that US attorney outsource his or her legal work, kind of not the main work but ancillary work, to India. And there are specialized companies known by legal process outsourcing companies, LPUs in short. So you can join them also. They have plethora of works here in India, and they recruit a number of students, be it fresh, be it experienced. So other lucrative aspect after completing your LLB or BLLB is to join legal process outsourcing. The other thing which you can think about is judiciary, the judgeship. So in that case, if you are willing to join as a civil judge, first magistrate, first grade, second grade, so you can enter via that route also. So for that you have to complete your BA, LLB or LLB, even 3 year or 5 year depending on your courses, and you can appear for the judicial examination conducted by mainly the State Public Service Commission. Judiciary examination at the entry level are conducted by the State Public Service Commission, not by the UPSC, as in cases of the civil services. So that is also a good option. But I must say, if you are willing to join judiciary as a judgeship, then be sure from the first year of your law school or law college that you going to grasp all the main legal aspect, exclusively the section related to Indian Penal Code, Civil Procedure Code, Criminal Procedure Code on your tips. If you will having good command before passing of your degree on these three subjects, that is IPC, CPC and CRPC, so I can bet on it that you will definitely going to join, or you have a high degree of chances to get selected in judiciary. Because mostly most of the students who have come from National Law School or from even Delhi University Faculty of Law, uh, I have seen numerous students who have cleared their judicial examination in first sorry, I mean just completion of their LLB degree. They didn't go by the gap year. But it doesn't mean if you are taking one more year after completion of your LLB degree, then that is also okay. uh, because I can understand the level of examination, the level of um, questions they ask, it need to be go thoroughly. Um, DU is best for law? This is quite selective question. I cannot answer this directly, but yes, if you are thinking for 3 year LLB degree, uh, I suppose, and majority of the surveys who are of a standard kind do say that DU law faculty is best in India. Yes, there is no other parallel institution which can compare can be compared with your DO faculty of law. Just a moment, I have to. No, DO doesn't have management kind of quota or backdoor entry. Definitely. For do you have to put your effort? I mean, why you are so scared? I have seen so many questions on the chat box that is it possible to go via back route? No, definitely no. See, law entrance is concerned as to check your awareness about the legal field. See, if just imagine a situation where if you will get admission in any law school, just for example, just take if by hook or by crook or by cheating even, if you will get admission in DU, do you think that you can excel in that course? Definitely not, because you are not competing with yourself, you are competing with hundreds. I mean, if DU is concerned, you are competing with thousands of your classmates. So if anyhow if you will get admitted in DU, it doesn't mean that you are going to be next Harish Salve or Ram Jethmalani if you will join litigation. So don't think at this stage that पैसे दे के हो जाता है, जैक से हो जाता है. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. DU या कोई भी नेशनल लॉ स्कूल्स जो हो गए या जो भी स्टैंडर्ड यूनिवर्सिटीज़ हैं वो इस तरह के चीज़ों में एडमिशन नहीं लेते हैं, और ना ही मैं आपको सजेस्ट करूंगा कि इस तरह का कोई अगर आपको अप्रोच कर रहा है कि मैं आपको एडमिशन दिला दूंगा, तो वो आपका बस इन फॉर्मल लैंग्वेज कहते हैं जिसे कि आपका काट रहा है. DU लॉ एंट्रेंस की बात अगर हम करें तो देखिए, जो I can communicate in both Hindi and English if your choice is yours. So what I was talking, yeah. अगर DU एंट्रेंस की बात करें या अदर नेशनल लॉ स्कूल्स की बात करें, तो इनमें जो एंट्रेंस का क्राइटेरिया होता है और जो एंट्रेंस सिलेबस होता है वो लगभग सेम होता है. आपको इंग्लिश का टेस्ट होगा, लीगल रीजनिंग का होगा, लॉजिकल रीजनिंग का होगा, थोड़ा बहुत बेसिक मैथ्स, हिस्ट्री, पॉलिटिकल साइंस. बट these are not at undergraduate or postgraduate level questions. These questions comes at +2 level. Remember this. I mean, if not all, but 90% of the questions come at 10+2 level. Let me elaborate this. Have you ever find any big calculus kind of question in mathematics section of DU? Definitely not. Even I appeared for numerous entrance examination, not DU but for national law schools. That time there was no CLAD. I haven't found any background maths problem. So all the questions are not all, then most of the questions come at 10+2 level. So you are not supposed to panic at all as far as preparation is concerned. If you have thoroughly studied class 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and that all subjects related to these classes. Particularly, I'm not saying that you should go and study physics, chemistry, and biology or maths of 10 plus 2 level. I'm not going to give any advice. Neither you are supposed to study accountancy or other means specialized things. The law entrance is such a you know mm, simple thing that they ask general things, general topics at some trick. The question have some tricks. They just check that how the student is well aware about the current scenario. Do the particular student who is coming to join DU or AMU or BHU have basic understanding of mathematics? That does he know decimal, integers and fractions, uh, and simplification? If I will talk about math section, then as far as the history section is concerned, they ask that, oh, okay, in which year Russian Revolution took place, in uh, what were fractions of the Indian struggle, that is Garamdal or Naramdal related questions. So they just ask you simple things. If you have studied all these four classes, that is 9, 10th, 11th, 12th, and they are social sciences books and geography also, then you can easily crack. And if you are haven't studied these subjects, no need to panic. You can easily find all these topics in a good law entrance guide. I remember that I have purchased universal law entrance guide. I think that even today these books are available, so you can find questions related to all these law schools, be it CLAT, be it DU entrance, be it AMU entrance, be it Banaras Hindu University. You can find questions in these guides. And even if you have not studied this guide also, I'm not saying that everyone should purchase a universal guide for law entrance. I just remember that, oh, okay, this guide I purchased and I found this quite helpful that time. Even that guide was having more than enough. Can you imagine that? I still remember, just take it for example, that those guide having plethora of legal maxims. Legal maxims is kind of quotations which are generally used in courtroom. So that list was so exhaustive that even when I entered law school, I found that, oh, I haven't studied all these legal maxims. These are more than enough, sufficient. So and even if you have not studied through that guide, universal guide, you can check the videos of Titanium Academy related to general knowledge, general studies, I can say. So I think that those videos are also very quite up to the mark, and they are very relevant for your entrance examination. And forget about those videos. Even if you have not watched those videos, I can give you another best strategy to crack Delhi University law entrance examination, because I suppose there are few days left for that examination. What you can do is just download last 5 years paper, try to solve, or even uh, 3 years, not 5 years. Just try to solve last 3 year paper by your own and with honesty. If you will perform this, I can bet you that you will definitely going to crack. Provided you should have a basic idea about general studies, what is going in your surroundings. So what are the latest summits? What are the latest deals India entered with other countries? Just a second. Sneha, I already mentioned last time strategy. So these are the last time strategy that try to solve past year papers, mock test. I think these guides also have mock test, model test papers you can say, or mock test also. So these are more than enough. And if you have already studied these guides in a thorough manner, then I think this will be a easy going for your any law entrance examination. And most importantly, if in any circumstances you are not able to crack DU, then what next? Do you think that only DU guys or DU law graduate have a bright future, and other than that they are having dull future? Definitely not. I am not from DU. I haven't said that my future is not bright. My future is quite bright. I have already practiced in Supreme Court. I already practiced in Delhi High Court. Now I am doing job in Wells Fargo. And majority of the DU students are not doing any job. It is not the thing that only DU is a what to say. Uh, I don't know what the word I should express for the DU, that the people people in the surrounding or people in your neighborhood have made such a opinion about the DU that if you will get selected to DU law faculty, then in their mind, like that you have been selected in Harvard, but the case is not so. Even in at my previous workplace, that is in court, Supreme Court, I found numerous DU guys who are not well aware about the legal facts, that how, and sometimes I also bewildered that how they manage to pass the law entrance examination, that they don't know even the basic of the law. So it is not the thing that the college is going to study for you, it is you who is going to study for yourself. College have 20 or 30% role in development of your career, provided that you are also willing to excel. uh, I don't know, but I would like to mention that there are numerous senior advocates in Supreme Court who have not studied in Delhi Faculty of Law or DU. Neither they have a graduation degree from DU or neither they have law degree from DU. The thing is that they also did excel in the field of law. Why? See the example of Harish Salve. Salve is not from Delhi University. Do you think that he is inferior, or he is having inferior practice, or not good practice in law? So, as far as if you are not able to crack DU, it doesn't mean that the world has end for you. No, the life will also give another opportunity in the form of BHU, in the form of Lucknow University, in the form of other universities, Allahabad University, provided if you will enter in any law school or in any department, you your potential is the main thing. Means your capabilities, how much effort you are putting in study of the law, that is the main thing to excel in your career. Do you think that if you will have just imagine a scenario that if you will have a law degree from DU, suppose, okay, you Mr. and Mrs. this have successfully cleared LLB from Delhi University Faculty of Law, and we are awarding this degree to him or her. Do you think that if you will carry this degree and enter in a courtroom and say, sir, your lordship, I am from DU, so I should win this case. The case is no. Simple, they will say that what the rubbish you are talking. So forget, if you will not be able to crack DU, it doesn't mean that the life ends. There are other numerous opportunities. There are numerous law colleges. See, Ram Malani, he was also not from DU. I know that DU have also produced good lawyers like Arun Jaitley, like other also numerous. There are several chief justices from Delhi University. There are so many, senior advocates from DU. They have very sound, infrastructure. Their faculty is concerned. They are also very good. Very knowledgeable professors there in DU. But it doesn't mean that if someone have not qualified DU, it doesn't mean that I should not study the law because I have not cleared. The case is not no. There are other law schools also from where the people have done so many, achievements. सर LLB के बाद बेस्ट ऑप्शन क्या है? I already told that the best option is, it depends totally on you whether you want to join which profession, that whether you want to join a corporate sector, then that is also okay. If you want to join a bank or any financial institution like me, that is also open for you. It is not the thing that मुझे लॉ के बाद क्या करना है. ये तो आप बॉस बताओगे कि आपको लॉ के बाद क्या करना है. व्हाट इज बेस्ट फॉर यू. Do you have that much stamina to sit for 8 or 10 hours for 1 year extra to prepare for your judicial examination? Do you think that no, I am not going to waste 1 more year in preparation of judiciary? I will go to legal process outsourcing company, or I will join a company as an in-house counsel. I will join bar is basically the advocacy. I will it totally depends on you whether what type of career you want. If you want a settled career, then all the things, all the options are the example of settled career. If you want to be advocate, advocacy is also a settled career. People are making crores in advocacy, but it doesn't mean that if I am quoting that okay, Mr. XYZ is making 1 crore or 2 crore a month, then I will, okay, if I will join advocacy, I will also earn 1 or 2 crores. No, it is not the case. The case is that if he is making 1 or 2 crore, just also see behind the scene that how much effort he has done, how much time he has done to polish his skills. As far as career is concerned, there are numerous careers. I already mentioned a couple of the careers. Apart from that, you can also be a freelancer writer. You can also work on with a media company if you are a law graduate having good command over the corporate sectors, means related to company laws or SEBI. I have seen 2-3 people who are law graduate and worked in fashion designing. Not they are not designer, but they are journalists, fashion journalists. If you in today's scenario, you will find that numerous people have a specialization kind of thing, and if you are specialized in a particular field, I can make sure that the sky is the limit for you. So law basically gives you a broad sense that how much avenue you can open for yourself after completing or after studying law. So there, opportunities are limitless. Sky is the limit. Future in litigation, will it be safe for you or not? Very good question, I must say. See, I personally recommend litigation as a career for those aspirant. See, this is not a strict law. I am also already saying this is not a strict rule to apply. But as far as litigation is concerned, I generally advise to those people who are having a generation prior to him or her. They are already in litigation. Suppose your father is already working as an advocate in a trial court or in high court. For you, I think the path is already clear. You can begin your practice under him or her. If your mother is working, then it's quite good. But as far as those people are concerned who do not have any their family member working in court or having advocate in their family, and they are taking law as a career and starting or willing to start as a litigation advocate, then my advice will be, or a truth is that be sure that for initial 4 to 5 years you have to struggle. You have to struggle. But if you will successfully manage those 5 years, and you have to devote fully to learn all the things. See, litigation have two aspects. What you studied in law, that will have a 10% application or 20%, not beyond that in litigation. In litigation, what will useful for you, that is what you learn from your seniors under whom you have you will join. Suppose after completing your 3-year LLB, you join a senior advocate, and you know uh, he or she will allocate some work to you, and you successfully do for next 4 or 5 years. Your skill will definitely get polished. You are no more have a survival kind of problem. So litigation equally good for any advocate who is having sound knowledge, who have thoroughly studied the law, who have a good grasping of law. But those are the things which you should consider after completion of your LLB degree. First, you will get into the law and then study it thoroughly. After you come to the last year of your law degree, you will have a good idea that and you can assess yourself that whether I am good for company, whether I am good for in-house counsel, whether I am okay with a law firm, whether I am okay with judiciary as a judgeship, whether I am okay with litigation. It totally depends, and you can easily assess yourself in the last year of your law degree. Any more questions? See, age doesn't matter. Age is just mere a factor. If you are 30 years, it doesn't mean that people I know in the Delhi High Court or even in Supreme Court who have entered this legal profession at much later stage, roughly around 40 years. When they were having age of 40, they entered in law, and they did it, not so good, but yes, definitely they are earning good amount. I'm not saying that they are in the category of A grade lawyers, but yes, they are making good money. See, in Supreme Court or in litigation, there are plethora of lawyers. You will get thousands of lawyers who are making good money. So if you, it totally depends on you that how much you are putting effort in that. Okay, so we are terminating this session, and if you require further more session, we will definitely going to hold another live stream for this. And yes, please subscribe this channel. Then you will get good content here. I have also gone through their videos. Titanium Academy is definitely doing a good job for the law student as law aspirants. Please do subscribe this channel and share with your family and friends. Thank you.